headed out, and I have to go to the Dollar General to pick something up for a neighbor, but first, coffee. In dire need. It's only 8:17 in the morning, and my neighbor texted me early this morning, so she hasn't been able to sleep, and she would like melatonin. I didn't have any, or I would have gave her some, so I'm gonna go pick some up and get that to her so she can maybe get a nap in or something, I guess. And I'm not doing too much today, I don't think. Today would have been my son's 42nd birthday. Hard to believe, 16 years, just about gone and passed. But, so not too much going on. Been helping Tasha. She's been looking up a lot of things like on Walmart and such with the Black Friday deals coming up. I don't know how I got such good deals that I got. I had shared them back a while ago when I was finding all these great deals on Walmart, but they did find 2 tablets because the one tablet was so old, and I think I told you I went and pulled the wrong charger in the one I bought Amelia. It's old. And anyways, so they have these tablets that originally $209 on sale for $59. So they're purchasing 2 of those because they like it where they put the child mode on it. Like Amelia's got an old cell phone, but it kind of lags now, and it's set up for 5 and under or 6 and under, one of those. And then Everly's is like 3 and under, how they set them up. So that's why they want to get the tablets, because they monitor like what app, if they go to put an app on their phone, it goes through like Tasha or JR's phone. I don't know how they link them, but they link them. So like my iPad, like if I wanted to use it, I really, it's for 5 or 6 and under. I let them use that at my home. So it is what it is. But I told them once they get their tablets, I said, can you fix my iPad back then? She's like, yeah, Ma. But you just don't want children to get on sites that they shouldn't be on. So they're going to do that. I think they already ordered them, actually. So the deliveries will come to my home, because they don't want the girls, to see all the packages and such. And, and I get that. What else? There was something else they were getting. Oh, and they have sleepers on sale. The one piece with the feet, but they only go up to a 5T. So it'll be Trey and Everly that can get those, and they're on sale for like $6, and that's cheap. You know what I'm saying? You can't miss that deal. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I felt it. So, what I was just thinking, I probably will go back out later today, because there's things, I'm making a list at the house of what I need, and for Thanksgiving. I'm actually going to go through my cabinet to see, like, I'm sure I got flour and such for the homemade pie crusts and such. I'm sure I have all that. Oh, but I will need Crisco. So yeah, so I definitely got to make a list of what I need to get, and get in preparation for that. For Thanksgiving, I'm just making pumpkin pies. For Christmas, I'll be making apple and pumpkin, and I don't think I'm doing a chocolate. So let's get this first. I need to wake up.
Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, can I please get a large cold brew with the shots of vanilla, Splenda and cream. And another large cold brew with the caramel swirl, with the extra shot of caramel swirl and extra.
Okay.
And that's it.
You got it. $9.81.
Thank you. So I definitely have to work on the list, go through my cabinets, because today is Tuesday. So I do not want to be running out the day before Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? To get things? No. So I'd rather deal with a crowd. And the person at Walmart mentioned yesterday when I was checking out, I said, oh, I'm not too busy here, you know. I said, but you'll probably get busier later. He goes, actually around 7 o'clock it dies down. Well, thank you for that tip. Because that's just when I might go. After the girls go to bed, maybe 7:30ish, you know. So, but maybe with the Thanksgiving, it still might be busy, but we'll see. We'll see. And it's supposedly 45 degrees out, and I don't feel it. I do not feel it, ladies. And that bag is so wet. I had to wear my boots. It's so wet out back. The one thing I'm grateful for is Jared and Tasha. Their outback is not wet like that. Their sidewalk is not like that. Let me scan. Oops, sorry. Thank you. You too. You'll see me again, I'm sure. So sweet. Have a good Thanksgiving. It just seems to, it came upon us so quickly, right? That's why I always say I like to be prepared, because even when my children were younger, the holiday just comes quickly. So I say start getting prepared all year long, like, you know what I mean? Might just be me. Especially as a single mom, it was, you know, 1 or 2 gifts every month, at least. You know, put them away. A lot of times, I'm not going to lie, they went to my parents' house because they had a home, they had a basement, and it had like a living room, dining area, and then they had off to the side with a different door, like where they would store like their, you know, holiday things and such, and then we would put the boxes in there, and on the one side was the washer and dryer. The basement was nice, so they never utilized it like you would think they would. But it was just, you know, my mom and dad living there. But you would think, I mean, that was a great place to have parties, birthday parties and holiday parties, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't utilize it that way. But they did have good space up in their first floor, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I see. But to me, it would have been easier. Well, you would have had to carry all the food down back then, because, you know, the oven and kitchen was upstairs. There was no full kitchen downstairs. There was counters and such, but oh well. I do miss that house. I remember Michael and JR said if it ever went for sale, they wanted to purchase it, and it went for sale once, and whoever purchased it has been in there forever. But the only thing was downfall, it was a 1 bathroom. Nowadays, you know, people loved, and I do too, even though I live by myself, when I have my grandchildren over, or when I have family over, when there's, you know what I mean, holiday get-togethers, birthday get-togethers, there's the bath and a half at least, you know what I mean? So it is helpful. So now I'm trying to think of, I don't know. I'll end up going out for another coffee, I'm sure. Why lie? make that list. Has everyone got all their supplies? I did go ahead. I did get the turkey. I did get the celery. I got the onion. Actually, I have to pick up the bread. I open my bread up and let it dry out, stale. That's how I do it. I know a lot of people. I just make my mother's stuffing. So I know I have to do that. Oh, and I got the rolls. I have to do the dinner rolls just because. And then I don't buy like gravy. I make the gravy from the turkey juice. So, and turkey juice and Beyond Bouillon I use, and flavor it up and make the stuffing. And I do not like lumpy stuffing, nor do I like lumpy potatoes. They got to be smooth. And I did pick up cream cheese because I put cream cheese in my potatoes. And I also use heavy whipping cream rather than milk. So I did pick all that up. So I don't think I have to pick up a whole heck of a lot. Because I just spent like $120 yesterday. So, oh, and I did even get the Cool Whip. I even got that for dessert. So, and I think I have the canned pumpkin at home. And yeah, I use canned pumpkin. And I think I have the, evaporated milk as well. If not, hey, Tasha. She picked up enough because of that macaroni and cheese. Oh, and someone asked in the comments about the macaroni and cheese recipe. Yes, that's going to be shared. It is actually going to be shared in a video. I have it uploaded. I'm not sure how Joni was going to work that yet. People park really strange. But let me run in here, get her melatonin, and maybe I'll pick up toilet paper because I think I need some. All right, that took a minute. They normally on their back wall is where they have the paper towels and the toilet paper, and couldn't find any toilet paper. It was all paper towel, like the whole back wall. So I'm walking through and I seen a woman. I said, "You guys out of toilet paper?" Or she goes, "No, we just moved it yesterday." And she started laughing. Totally on another different wall. I'm like, oh my, I was thinking I was cracking up. So, and then they got a district manager in there. Wow, she is on top of it. She is like, why is this candy flipped? Why do these Twix bars, why are they over the $1? Like, their candy is always in there, always messed up. Like, it's not where it's supposed to be. So the girl, cashier, goes, oh, well, the candy lady was in yesterday, and she's showing her the thing. She goes, that's not the candy, that's just Hershey's. Hershey's was in here. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord. Well, you might want to wait, though, until customers leave before getting so loud, but good. Maybe they'll straighten it up in there, because that Dollar General, the Dollar Tree is way better than the Dollar General. I'll tell you that right now. And as I was walking out the door, she said, so-and-so won't be coming and so-and-so won't be coming. They've been let go. I'm like, oof. There was 2 other people in line. Cleaning house, taking names later. Not good time to lose a job either. It's a holiday. So I don't wish that on anybody. I could just say, because, you know, it's so weird. You look in the mirror and you're like, wow, you're getting old. Or, you know, you think about your age. Wow, I'm 62. Wow. You know, you think about, you know, all that. Oh, and I just thought of it. I'm 62 and was born in 1962. But things were so much different. Like, I remember hustling and doing the things. And, you know, I remember keying, you know, actually the price of the item into the cash register. You know what I'm saying? And we hustled. Nowadays, there's no hustle. There really isn't. I don't know. I guess I got good work ethics from my family. You know, like I said, I started delivering newspapers. I was supposed to be 13. I started with 12 at 12 with my brother. And then we had over 200 newspapers to deliver. And it was a big, huge route that ended up being split up years later. Nowadays, you don't have newspaper delivery people. Why? Because children today don't want to deliver newspapers. Well, nobody really reads the newspapers because now we get all the news, really, we can read it on the internet. I mean, like we used to go door to door. Do you need your sidewalk shovel? Would you like your sidewalk? You know what I'm saying? I have never once had someone come ask, would you like me to shovel your sidewalk for $5? Or, you know what I mean? Never had that. Back in the day when school was canceled, we were out doing, I don't know. It's the computers, the gaming systems, the internet. It just, and how smart my father was years ago when the computers first started coming out. He's like, this is the ruination. This is it. I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? Come on. You know, you got to get with it. Or, well, it's ruined a lot of things for families, you know, family time. And I'm very happy that Jared and Tasha do the family time, do the, you know what I mean, like do the movies or do the books or do the learning. I'm very happy for that. And you'll hear Jared say a lot. Well, my mom, you know what I mean? When I was younger, my mom, we used to walk to the park, spend the whole day there, take food. And it was a walk. It was like a 2-3 mile walk. And the one park that they really liked was almost a 5 mile. And we walked it on hot summer days. Believe it or not. I'd have air conditioning, and it'd be maybe one air conditioner for the whole place. And when you had those hot summer nights, if it was too hot to sleep in your bedroom, we'd do family night in the living room and put stuff on the floor and, you know, sleep and watch TV. You know, usually it would be on the weekend, but we've gotten really spoiled. We're raising a spoiled society, but enough of me preaching. I got to go in and get this lady her melatonin. I'll be back. All right, guys, it's a little later. I'm all put together, as good as it gets. It is 2:05, and I'm gonna pick my neighbor up a Sprite, and I am gonna get another cold brew. I've started working on my list of what I need. My pantry cabinet is kind of full, so I really need to look through it to make sure, because I don't want to you know what I mean? I don't want a bunch of duplicates and what I don't use often. So, but I think, if I'm thinking right, I should be able to get everything that I need, the rest of it, from Aldi's. So, and they're better priced anyways, but we'll check that out later. Let me go get I'm going to go get the soda first. It's further away. And, yeah, I think it will be Aldi's that I go to. Today is Amelia's last day of school for the holiday. So, I'm going to get some of her other flashcards out to, you know, work with her more. And someone mentioned in my comments about, because Amelia likes numbers, about some type of thing for reading. I actually took a screenshot of it so I didn't lose it. So I want to make sure I check that out and want to see if it's on like YouTube or something. Because her math is way above. And she loves the numbers and she loves that. Like I was saying, I think the person said something about decoding or something to that aspect. But like she will, some of her letters she'll write backwards and such. But they they did say a lot of kindergartens tend to do that because she does read from left to right. So, but if I could sit down and help her like an hour a day, definitely. Earlier I was down to Tasha's and was doing some flashcards with Everly with shapes and colors and some alphabets in it. So we did some of those, and then she just wanted to play. So we played pretend dollies and house and mommy and baby. She's just a handful. And man, Trey is learning from her, because Everly, well, she'll be 3, but she's still going through like the terrible twos. And Everly will throw a fit. Well, now Trey will lay on the floor and look at Tasha and just kick his feet and cry. And I'm like, let it be. Don't pay attention to it. She's like, oh, I've learned. I can't get enough time with them. I love it. Though, when they get over rowdy or over just loud, I can say, oh, Nana, I'll be back in a little bit. I got to run. That's a good thing. So, is everyone getting prepared for Thanksgiving? I think tonight's Tuesday. So I think I might make my pie crusts tonight to leave them in the refrigerator. That way I could just roll them out tomorrow and, I'll bake them at night, and that way they're done and I can get the turkey in. I just put the turkey in a big roasting pan in the bag, and then when it's all done, I just drain the juices, pull the bag out, and I make my gravy in the big pan, and I put it on the 2 burners, the front and the back. And then when I mix my flour mixture in it, I use the beater, the blender, the beater, and that way I don't get lumps. Now this is kind of busy. Whoa, I guess I'll go there later. But they close at 7 p.m. So maybe around dinner time, maybe around 6, I'll go. And it'll give me time because it's only 2-something now. And anybody that's having bag salad and such, I guess there's something going on. So I have 2 in my fridge. Now I'm a little afraid to eat it. A couple people got food poisoning. Though, I mean, I know I've eaten it, but God, you never know, right? I just don't want to get sick like that. Let me run here and get that, and I'll be back. Aren't you lucky? All right, guys. So I went in there. Wasn't too bad. But now it's time for a Dunkin'. Let's go. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm ready for this winter. It's supposedly 47 degrees, but I don't know. I do have an appointment on December 3rd. I'm going to discuss with the doctor. The pain in my bone is awful. And I'm getting this terrible pinching down in my calf real bad. Like where it's waking me up. Right now it's like on fire. And it's not that I don't use my legs, because I do. I've massaged it out. I know Brenda was telling me about an ointment. I think I'm going to order it and try it out. So that's something I might do. I know my emu oil's got like that much left in it. So I am going to order the emu oil back again. It's a definite reorder. I am also going to try it in, I think it's capsule form. And I think there's another form as well. And start putting that with my daily vitamins. It's not a substitute for fish oil, but it's very good for you. So I know some people don't they're against it. Some people are against it. They think that, the bird is just killed for the oil. It's not true. It's not true. It's also, people eat it. It's like, I guess it's like a hamburger, even though it's a bird, but it's like a hamburger. So, I know when I'm going to have to pull my big, I've got like a big mixer, and I'll have to pull that out for the pie crust. It's like one of those huge chopper ones, you know what I'm saying to you? And it's easier to do the homemade pie crust, but you just cannot overdo it, because if you do, it will make it like tough. I don't know if I'll record that or not. That tends to be a little messy with the flour and such. And I know I have saran wrap, because I wrap it in saran wrap when I put it in the fridge to cool. I could have made homemade whipped topping, but there's gonna be enough to do. My sister's texting me. She's talking about pies. She's so ready for them. I also really want to make some ginger snaps. I don't know why, but the ones that I do have the recipe for, they're soft and chewy. They're not hard, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make them definitely for the Christmas season. The girls like them too, but I want to do cutouts with them. Oh, and since Amelia's off, today's the last day of school, maybe tomorrow I'll just have them over and make those little cookies that I bought. I bought them at Walmart. I don't know if I told you guys, but yeah, I did. I mentioned it. They're like the Pillsbury, and they got the little snowman in the middle. They're like a sugar cookie. So I think I'll do that. I'll ask Tasha. It depends, because she doesn't allow a lot of sugar intake. So gotta pass it through Mom first. That's what nanas are for, right? But no, I would never get a child hyped up on candy and sugar. No, it's funny. The clouds are breaking up and it's starting to sprinkle. Right, here we go. Oh, and Arlene posted that she is going to go and get her coffee tomorrow. I hope she enjoys it. Arlene, this is how you do it. Listen. Oh, you said you wrote it down, I think. You know what it is? It's damp, it's windy, and it's starting to sprinkle, so my hands are like ice cubes. And I think after I get done doing everything, I'm going to pop some fake nails on.
Hello, can I get for you?
Hey, can I please get a large cold brew with the shots of vanilla, splendid cream?
Okay.
And then I'm going to get another large cold brew with the caramel swirl with the extra shot and extra.
You got it.
And that's it.
You can come around.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She started putting it in already. Some of them, there's a camera in there, obviously, and once they see the color of the car, they know. My son said, God, I wish they'd know my car when I won. I got to spit it all out all the time. I said, sorry, son. And he goes, and then he forgets that Tasha doesn't do the medium anymore. She does the large. And when he gets coffee in the morning, he'll get her a medium, and she's like, oh, you gypped me. It's just funny. The little things in life is what matters the most. You know? Agree to disagree. Put hard feelings aside. Have forgiveness in your heart. Don't accuse when someone doesn't do something. Don't assume. I've learned that. I've learned it the hard way. And no matter what happens in life, this is me. This is how I will stay. It's been a very healthy move for me to return to my old self. I'm very happy with it, and I'm not changing for nobody, no nothing. No. They gave someone the wrong bag. They were switching bags back and forth. So I do hope those that have families spend it with family. I do know some of my subscribers like live alone. I hope that they're able to, I don't know, maybe a Meals on Wheels, some type, or your family's inviting you and picking you up. You know what I mean? I hope everyone has that time. And I'm next. I'll be right back. So it's trying to do, I think, like a Halley type of snow. And my little meteorologist said that it was supposed to snow. I drank it, all gone. I do have to pull it out, but I have to make some more cold brew at home and brew some more coffee. Can I have, no. Thank you. Have a great day. So I need to make more of that. I had to empty, I have a big jug, I keep telling you guys. It's like an old iced tea type of jug. And I'll put the coffee in there after it cools down. But the cold brew, usually I just use it from the, there's like the little nozzle on it. But because of having the turkey in the fridge, I had to actually take the cold brew and put it into the big jug as well. So I think I'll make more of that because, like I said, my families, my nieces enjoy cold brews or, you know, iced coffee. So if they want it, I mean, I have the caramel, I have the vanilla. That's what one drink's vanilla, one drink's caramel. And I have the regular French vanilla with the sugar. So one of my nieces will be happy and my other one niece will be happy. Perfect. That's if they want it though. That is really good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll record more. You know, maybe I'll do the pie dough. I don't know. I'm sure many people make their own homemade crusts and such. But I'm ready for some pumpkin pie. So is Amelia. Oh, and they went to that get-together I told you about with family, Tasha. Tasha does not like pumpkin pie. She will only eat my pumpkin pie. And she said, so I thought, oh, I like pumpkin pie now. And she goes, and I took a bite of it. And I'm like, no, I don't like pumpkin pie now. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of varying recipes for it. I'm not sure. So, Amelia, who loves pumpkin pie, Tasha's got a picture of her. She took a piece of the pumpkin pie and bit it. A face that she made was precious. And so later she had asked, she goes, Amelia, you didn't eat all your pumpkin pie. Why? She goes, Mom, did you taste it? It's not Nana's pumpkin pie. It's just, kids say the darndest things. And Everly, I guess, took a bite and that was it. So Jar said, he goes, after I seen Amelia's face and Tasha take one bite, he goes, wasn't having it. I go, you're too funny. He goes, nope, because that way it doesn't look like everyone's just leaving it on their plate. He goes, because someone made it. I was like, oh, okay, so it wasn't like a store-bought or, dang it, I meant to throw that out. Okay. I meant to throw the empty cup out while I was at Dunkin', but yeah, it's windy. There's trash cans blowing in the street. Speaking of which, I need to get mine. Last night was trash night. Before I went to bed, I had to take one bag out, and I had almost forgotten about it too. I had put it by the front door, and then I was chatting in the Discord, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I got one more bag of trash to take out. And I did. I got that out, logged off of that Discord, and went to bed. Nighty night. gotta be honest. I don't even remember. Oh, yes, I do. I think it was Rylan Adams' Christmas thing with Shane Dawson. Don't ask me why I watch it. And I fell asleep during it. So I went to bed quickly. And I only woke up twice last night in pain, which is a good thing. So this vlog has probably been long enough. But what I'll do is go home. I have to edit it, add it all together. It does take a little bit. And the uploading takes, my goodness. Some of the uploading's like 6 hours. It's beyond ridiculous. It doesn't matter either if I do Wi-Fi at home or even if I do my 5 gig. It's gotta be YouTube. Oh, and I did share Queen's home decorations. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, I gotta get my trash can. Look, hold on. Oh, is it focused in? It done blew out in the road too. So I'm gonna grab that real quick and then grab the drinks and go in. That's not my recycling bin. I don't know whose that is. All right. Let's grab that trash can, get in the house and get warm. And this is it. This is the end of the video, guys. So until later, take care. And you know, I'll be back. I might be back later tonight when I go to Aldi's and I'll just put it in another vlog. Take care. Bye.